Hi, I'm Jason.
And I'm Stephanie.
And we're Two Wranglers. In this video, we'll take you to Big Bear for a weekend full of trails. But first, we'll stop at downtown Big Bear at Saucy Mama's for some great pizza. We start on Frontline Road. This is an easy fire road that winds around the canyon. The trail itself is a little over 10 miles long, and the trail starts at an elevation of 6,200 feet, dropping to 4,900 feet at the last marker. That's it. Go in. Go driver. Driver. Come in a weird angle. You need to back up a little bit. Go hard, driver. There you go. Before we start making the uphill climb on Clark's Grade, the pups needed a quick pit stop. Once we were moving again, we found the terrain was mostly sand at the beginning and still more like a fire road.
As we progressed on the trail, we soon found that the variations in terrain were vast. Everything from sagebrush to trees and some snowmelt that created beautiful little streams here and there.
Clark's Grade is a long climb. It's a 3,000 foot climb over 7.5 miles with over 16 switchbacks. The entire time you are on this part of the trail, you are right on the edge, making it for a very narrow shelf road in some parts. Some areas can be a little sketchy.
Yeah, like there would be a giant boulder in the middle of the road or a log
Yeah.
which made a little obstacle ridden as well.
Yeah, but in the end, the views were incredible.
After spending a couple of hours climbing this beautiful mountain, we got to the end where we found the gate was locked. So we
had to turn around and head back down the hill, which was not as fun as going up. It was late, starting to get a little dark, but that's what off-road lights are for, right?
And it ended up being a really incredible adventure, actually.
It was fun.
Let's roll.
Today we felt like just wandering around the back roads of Big Bear. Big Bear has so much to offer with so many different trails and trail types. Broom Flats is a very easy 6-mile fire road that can lead you to other challenging trails, such as Heartbreak Ridge, Rattlesnake Canyon, and Matina Wash. This was the first time we've been in Big Bear since the historic snowfall this season. The roads are more rutted out than in previous years. Regardless, the views from above are always epic and makes for a nice way to see the lay of the land.
At the end of Broom Flats, you intersect with Burns Canyon.
There's a small campsite across the trail that we stopped and had some lunch, let the dogs get out and play for a little bit, check out the scenery.
Yeah, it was really pretty. I enjoyed this little peaceful part of our day.
Yeah, it was peaceful. We actually didn't run into a single person the entire day. We saw absolutely nobody. To the left, Burns is, and there's a trail that drops right off almost straight. Yeah, that one straight ahead. That's this creek. No, not creek. Some flats. Smart's Ranch is a level 3 rated trail. Probably due to the beginning, there's some rock, and if you have low clearance, you'll probably scrape. But other than that, it's really just a straightforward trail. More like a fire road for the remainder. The scenery is nice all the way through, and the trail ends in the Baldwin Lake area. We ended the day cruising around Holcomb Valley. Holcomb Valley is kind of the backbone to the east side of Big Bear. It's typically run north to south, and it's about 26 miles long. It goes past some of the featured trails like Dishpan, John Bull, and of course, Holcomb Creek. So you've just spent your entire day chopping firewood for a weekend of camping. Or maybe you've just realized you forgot your tent, but you're settled at camp and you're ready for a nice, tasty beverage. Welcome to Cocktrails. Today, I'm going to make an Aviation, the perfect drink for spring. A little history about the Aviation. It was first concocted in 1916 by Hugo Inslin, a German-born bartender at a hotel in New York City. From there, the drink made the rounds up until the 1930s. It was then published in Harry Craddock's The Savoy Cocktail Book. One of the staples for this drink is creme de violette. It's what gives the drink its great color, but it disappeared from the US for a number of years. It wasn't until 2009, 40 years later, that it came back and is now back in bars, and people are making this drink once again. For this drink, you'll need some lemon, you'll need some gin, some maraschino liqueur, and of course, creme de violette. Now let's build this drink. You can build this drink two ways. You can make it in a cocktail shaker, or you can make it in a glass to stir. If you choose the stirring method, you're going to dilute less and you'll have a more robust purple color to your drink when you're finished. If you do the shaker method, it will dilute it a bit more and it won't be as purpley. So to start, we're going to go with some ice. We're going to use 2 ounces of gin. Half an ounce of maraschino liqueur. Quarter ounce, sorry. Of creme de violette. And lastly, 3/4 ounce of lemon. Stir your drink up real good. Strain and pour. And there is your Aviation. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. One of my favorites.
Tastes like spring. From there, the book.
What?
One of the staples of this drink is creme de violette. This in itself makes the drink have its great color and texture. No, it doesn't have texture. Hi, I'm Jason.
And I'm Stephanie.
And I'm
Stephanie. I'm still Stephanie. You're not Stephanie. I'm Stephanie.